let me see if it's finally booted up. I just passed by something that said this is a horror game. That doesn't bode well. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There is no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Okay, now you just said it was a horror game, though. What? Is it a horror game or is it a love story? What do we do? Is it both? Can there be both? Some love stories are horror games. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know what, Emma? That's very true. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Sometimes love itself and relationships are horror games. Well, let's dive in then. Oh, this is gonna make me sad, isn't it? She looks so sad. It's that's such a beautiful sound. Oh no. This princess might have a lot more to her than we think. Oh, that is so much worse. Alright, well, let's stop screwing around, I guess. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, I can look around.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Kind of a dismal start there, narrator. Oh, I have options, right? Oh, God. There's a lot of endings in this game from what I've been told. Oh, boy. At the end of the world, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
Oh.
You have to put an end to her.
Okay. But what's the evidence? What evidence do you have that I should do this?
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Is it because of me? No, Jose, no, it's not because of you. This has been happening for a long time, and we promise we both loved you very much. But the narrator and I, we're just growing apart as people, and we still love you just as much as we always have. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
Okay. Yeah.
If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Do I get some kind of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Okay. What's my prize? Yeah, do I do a good job? What's my prize?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
My wildest? I don't know, my imagination's pretty wild. Yeah, see, look, I'll go to her cabin, I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, maybe I'll slay her.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Well, so off we go.
Go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Gee, could you be a little more sarcastic, narrator? God. Well, now I am not gonna. You know what? I'm not slaying her. Fuck you, narrator.
Cabin. You'll find the princess within.
He says it's hard to pull. I don't worry about slaying her. God, you guys, was there something in the air tonight? Jeez, my lord, calm yourselves. Such a nice night, too.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Voice of the hero, is that me?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
What? Do I have multiple personality disorder? Can't go back, can I? This music is having an emotional effect on me, and I don't like it.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
No, I'm not going with the blade. I know. No, I'm gonna talk to her. We're doing diplomacy. I saw on the title screen she's chained up, so I'm probably safe. I hope. I think I'm probably safe. Maybe.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
She okay?
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
God, I'm getting...
You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I don't get... Am I the voice of... Is the voice of the hero in my head? Is this some kind of eldritch... Is he eldritch? Is he the horror? What is this? Oh, I hate that. I'm here to save you. Lie, I'm here to save you. I'll just say hi. Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
God, this is giving me alarm bells, too.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist,
Is it that hard to say I am the
binding
bad
her
guy?
to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Oh.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
It's hard to understand. I don't want to be the bad guy, but do I have to be the bad guy? Is she evil? I don't know. Okay.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, let's talk for a bit first.
Okay.
Oh my god, she looks so sad. She's so happy and so sad at the same time. What's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Oh, later, Moody. Okay.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
That would be kind of weird. From now on, I'm going to address the voice of the hero to my left and the narrator to my right, as if they're on my shoulders if I can. So, Princess is your name.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Call me Cookie if you'd like.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
I'm building sympathy for this character, and that's not good. I know they're manipulating me. I will not be swayed.
That's weird.
It's weird.
She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
He makes a good point. Okay, what else do we have here? My god, that's a lot of dialogue options. I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked here for a reason. If I'm the first person you've seen for a while, what have you been eating? Or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Well, it's a valid question.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant.
Well, you didn't have anything to ask, really?
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Yeah, I was sent here to slay. You're supposed to end the world. What? I want to see you for myself. I'm not sure what to believe. Yeah, exactly.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Oh.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
Her eyes getting bigger, or am I tripping out?
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Liking the world, obviously a lie. Yeah. I was hoping you'd tell me.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
You're tripping. Learn to walk better. That's true. Damn it. Hi, Bob. Excellent intro to the chat today.
I believe her.
Well, you believe her? You
She
sure?
doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
That's true.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
That's true.
I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
Well, I mean, I'm just kind of like checking both sides before I make a decision.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
That's true.
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust.
Please don't paralyze
This is
people in my
about
chat.
Risk.
Yeah, she's right.
We stand
Yeah,
to
it's about
lose
risk.
Everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up here for a reason, yeah. Oh. Let's talk. We keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah, it's a good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Okay.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
Oh my god. The
One
two
way or
voices on my
another,
shoulders.
I'm going to find a way out of here.
See, now
It would
that's
make it easier
sus.
for both of us if you'd help.
That's very suspicious.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Oh dear.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Immediately, that was a 180. Oh god, yeah. Let's lock her in the basement. Gonna just.
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work if we just stay here and keep watch. No one has to die.
I think people are gonna die. I feel like people are gonna die.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
I feel like I took the half-assed route. Of course I took the half-assed route. Of course I did. You know me. I waffled.
Slip these chains? She can't, right?
Yeah, she needed help.
She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
Oh, so now you're changing on me too? You're changing on me too, really?
Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down
I
here.
could do that. I could. I'm Dirty Waffler. Don't call me a Dirty Waffler. I'm sorry. Don't do it. Yeah.
It's never too late to do the right thing. Now hurry.
All right, we're doing a 180, folks. We're doing a
You
180.
rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade. Okay. If we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have the world
You
to
bucket.
save
All right, you
after all.
take that back. All right, see, now that the hero and the narrator are on the same team, I'm thinking this is the right choice.
You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, no.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Hello?
Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
You know what? I grab my blade. Let's finish this.
Eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her.
Oh dear.
Where is she?
Let's investigate the arm.
As you step towards the severed limb, you hear the pattering of feet behind you.
I
Soft
probably should have
against
closed the door.
basement floor, then loud and desperate. You turn to chase after the princess, but she's fast and has too much of a lead. She slams the door behind her before you can make it to the top of the stairs. The lock clicks into place. No!
Thanks for letting me out. I'd return the favor, but I think we both know that
What have I done?
can't trust you to let me stay.
How did I speedrun the bad ending so fast?
With those parting words, the princess walks away, her quiet footsteps eventually fading as she leaves you and the cabin to rot. You're stuck here, alone. It can't just end like this, right?
I kinda has.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of
I
what's
did. I
happened.
did take like every bad decision. You gotta do the bad route first.
But it's over.
Oh my god. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Emma. Get out of here. Enjoy your stream. Thank you for being here. Happy Halloween.
How much time passes before the end, but eventually it comes. The world ends, and you end with it.
Well. Chapter 2, The Witch. Chapter 2?
You're on a path in the woods,
What?
and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay.
Wait. But I died. What am I doing? What?
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
Why is this chapter 2? Why is this chapter
If he
2?
doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
No, there's more voices. The opportunist. Wait.
You know I can hear you, right?
Oh,
It's
no.
a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Was opportunist is voice of the hero and the opportunist, the narrator.
Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess.
Get
We already
wrecked.
know we can't trust her, so...
Yeah, why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll
Yeah,
indulge
okay.
you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Yes, please indulge me.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Yes, of course, yeah.
You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I kind of half listened to you, so like if you really think about it, it's... Well, I'm half wrong.
We were just weighing our options in a morally ambiguous situation.
Exactly.
Not
Thank you.
weighing our options.
My favorite is the voice of the opportunist. Thank you. I already have a favorite. All right. I'm dating the voice of the opportunist now. That's my ultimate choice.
To slay the princess, which you apparently did.
Well,
So great. Congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
great. Also, my cursor changed in that last game after I grabbed the knife, and it was then holding it.
And I
Which is
believe
cool.
your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything?
Well,
If you're asking that, it
it seemed
sounds
like
to me
that.
like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
They didn't have any consequences.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess locked us in a basement, we eventually died, and now everyone's right back where they started. Sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yeah, same. What in the re-zero is this?
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here.
That's
Did
true.
time simply rewind itself? Or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I wasn't looking forward to the existential crisis brought on by the three voices in my head, but I guess we're here.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Well,
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? That's a very good point. This princess character seems like a lot of trouble, and if you think about it, actually slaying her probably breaks us out of this cycle, right? We don't want to be stuck here forever, do we?
That's true. Voiced opportunist.
You're laying it on a little thick, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, you see him, Bob?
Laying it on a little thick? What are you talking about? I'm sharing my honest opinions.
Your honest opinions. Okay, well, I mean, at least he's being honest.
What matters is that almost everyone seems to be on the same page. So whenever you're ready, you can stop dawdling, get to the cabin, and save the world.
I guess, guys, the voices in my head tell me to slay the princess, so I guess, like...
Just be quick.
I want to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Like
yeah.
I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Well, you make it sound so easy. All she did with last time was lock me in the basement until I died. Don't get me wrong, I hated it, but how could someone like that end the world?
People
I
locked
get the
her
other
in
one,
that
though.
basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
This is giving me, like, I think this is the same group that made, Serenity Forge made, I think, Doki Doki Literature, but, like, Literature Club. Bugh. Jeez. So, I'm not surprised we're dipping into the existential dread segment of today's Let's Play.
She just can. But that doesn't mean you're not fully up to the task that's been given to you. Have a little faith in
Same
yourself.
publisher, not the same
Try not to
developers.
get tricked this time.
I'll try. Yeah, you're being cagey. What aren't you telling me,
I
bitch?
told you everything you need to know.
No, you have
Going
not.
into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
Listen. Okay, game. Fine.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. I don't think either of you really need to press the man on this.
Yes.
He wants us to slay the princess, so why would he have anything to hide? He seems like a nice guy to me.
That's true. I like how they capitalized he because it's a person or like
I
a
appreciate the vote
proper
of confidence, but you should really stop wasting time chatting amongst yourselves in the woods. So if we could move this along?
Yeah, why couldn't they slay her? Why do I have to kill him?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Yeah, I'm with this guy. Yeah, exactly.
Of course you're special.
Oh,
Why
thank
else
you.
would you be here?
Because you told me to be here.
Good point. That really explains almost everything.
That does explain almost nothing.
I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, see, I'm with him.
You know, you're right, but it explains almost everything.
Alright, that's all. I guess we're gonna slay...
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
I'm trying... Look, for context chat, last time I tried talking to her, and then it ended up with me waffling, going back to grab a blade, coming back down, finding her severed arm, and she locked me in the basement, and I died, and the world ended. This time, that's not gonna happen. We're going to the cabin. Slay her, and by that I mean no knife. What do you mean? I'm a princess killer, not a psycho. My hair's all over the place today.
Don't worry, I think we've taken that lesson to heart at this point. You can trust us.
Slay her without the yes. Settle down. All right, we're doing this. We're gonna just run up, just be friends. No knife. You just want to be her friend?
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of
This is
knotted wood
new.
that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Oh.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to.
What's the mirror for? This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Okay.
So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
I'm trying, but I have voices in my head, and chat is one of them. And they're being both unhelpful and incredibly inappropriate. And there has been no stopping between this metronome. You just wait. What's the mirror on the wall
That's
for?
because there isn't a mirror. There's the muddy shelf, the blade sitting on the muddy shelf, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Just ignore things and be friends?
There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah, you see the mirror too, yeah.
It says there isn't one. That's got to count for something, right?
How do you lie about there not being a mirror? What's the point? What? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does matter. Don't you care if
Oh
we're being
gosh,
nice?
can you guys stop
If
pulling
he
me
wouldn't
around?
lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us? Come on now. He's pretty much in charge here.
It's
When
true.
have authority figures ever lied about anything?
That's not
If there were
true.
a mirror in this cabin and we were supposed to look at it, he would have told us about it. I'm not lying
What-
to you.
what?
Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
But the mirror's right there. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
There was a mirror a second
We can
ago.
all agree now that there's nothing to see here. Case closed. Good work, everyone.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna get to the point. You know what? She betrayed us, and so it's gonna take the blade.
Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should probably keep it hidden behind our backs. She doesn't have to know we have it.
You're right. Anything else is a distraction.
That's not actually a bad idea.
We're here to slay the princess. Gotta slay the princess.
The door to the basement creaks,
God, this is disgusting.
revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
Speaking of locks of tangled hair, my lord, I need a haircut. Oh, whoa.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up.
So what if she betrayed you? Bob, she killed me. She got me killed, Bob, and she clawed off her own arm to escape.
The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That's true.
Her voice skitters up from below.
Well, she caught before coming back.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down.
Oh,
Don't be
that's so
scared.
much worse.
Probably won't bite.
Oh, great. It's because I took the knife. I'm not nasty. Excuse you.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing.
What if she died before coming back to rescue you? Yeah,
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path.
nervous. Okay, that's
I
it.
know who
All right.
you are, and I remember what you've done.
Oh, she is not being king. This is not a turn on. This is a turn off. This isn't an off of my lifing. She's gonna off my life. I don't want it.
See? She knows us. Is this enough for you to believe what we've been saying?
Yeah.
Maybe, but you shouldn't let that cloud your judgment. She's just a princess.
Come on, narrator,
As
believe
long as
my
you remember
voices.
that and remain focused, slaying her will be easy.
All right, she's just a princess.
Friendly enough? Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
That's what I was saying. I tried.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is. Look, I'm just throwing ideas out.
I like the
I like to
opportunist.
think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion.
Exactly.
Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions? Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Okay, don't vibe check me like that, game. Fuck you.
You need to stop.
Oh my
Lingering.
god.
Your task is
That
to
was
slay the
unfortunate.
princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine,
Okay, fine.
Fine.
You're the boss. Yeah, God. See, I think I'm the voice of the opportunist.
Thank you. You descend the basement.
Oh, you are
steps,
much more on guard. Is that a
entering the dark
tail?
room below. You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
And there you are, one hand tucked away behind your back, gripping that sharp, sharp blade, no doubt.
The voice acting is great.
How would she know that?
How would she know that?
So, we've dropped the pretenses.
Oh, she's a monster. Oh, she is a monster.
Good.
She's acting like she already knows you. I guess what you said back in the woods really was true.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. We? Oh God, I really am losing my mind.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out? call it deductive reasoning.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, you seem to be
Great
great
at
at
it.
it.
Man, always taking the bad route. I don't think I have a choice. I don't think there is a good route, General Cog. I think it's exclusively bad.
So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Well, then who are you, narrator? I know you're a narrator, but this is... What are you? Who is... At least I have the two voices in my head with me.
You fought us on it back in the woods.
Yeah, you fought us on. He's right.
That was when the only perspectives we had were yours and mine.
Well,
I'm just glad we could put all this behind
if I
us.
collect more voices, I might start talking to myself in real life.
Is it all behind us?
Oh my god, guys, make up your mind.
Just focus on the task at hand.
I'm
I
trying.
don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her. Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
That's true.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I did have a tongue. I get the sense you're not happy with me.
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
You're the one who locked me away till I died.
That is an exceptionally good point.
Exactly.
And you were the conniving beast that left in search of steel to slay me. Just because I won and you lost doesn't mean I'm to blame for bad blood.
Also a good point.
That's another... Yeah, that's
She
true.
can't even hear you. Why are you trying to brown nose?
Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute.
I'm not brown nosing anyone.
You are
I'm just
totally
taking a
glazing
fair,
her up.
balanced
What the
approach,
fuck?
Hearing out everything that everyone has to say. If she's in the wrong, then you don't have anything to worry about.
I guess I'm an opportunist, I guess.
But I must confess, this place never let me out into the world. While you were gasping your last down below, I was trying to claw and bash and break my way out. But I never did manage to be free. Until finally, I found myself here again, and you were gone. It seems that you get to come and go as you please. So you may be a bigger part of the answer to this riddle than I'd like you to be.
Maybe she knows
Maybe
too.
bygones can be bygones.
That's possible.
But you'll have to let me out first.
Yeah, can't you get out of those chains on your own? Those chains didn't stop you last time.
Oh, of course. They're nothing to me.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time.
Yeah, exactly.
Sneaky little.
Oh my
A
god.
woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her
I
chest.
love the voice of the opportunist. I love him so much.
This is why
Oh my
she
God.
can't just be abandoned here.
This is
Left
true.
to her own devices,
Yeah, Magic
she'll
the
find a
Gathering,
way
exactly.
out. Now stop her.
Why do I have the nagging feeling you're gonna stab me in the back if I help you out of here?
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
No, it's the fact that you killed me last time.
But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event.
You're just the opportunist, I guess. That's the
She
path.
needs us to get out of here.
This is true.
We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do. You won't be fine because destruction is in her nature.
God,
If
this
she
is
gets out of
warping
here,
my
that's
head.
it for
Shut
the
up.
world, remember?
Shut up, let me think.
Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's going to stab us in the back.
It might-
I think
she
that
might.
Depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back.
I think it means she'll stab us literally in the
She
back.
will symbolically do the same thing.
Oh my god.
See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
This is true. I can just slay the princess here. But you know what? You know what? Oh, god, it seems she's also trapped by this, and I have a feeling it is going to repeat even if I kill her. So let's try and work together. She's already freed. Or do I just die here? Do you want me to just die, General Cogtog? You want to just die? Is that what you want? No, we'll try leaving then. We're gonna go after I fucked things up so bad in the first, we'll do the friendship route. We'll try the friendship route. All right, let's leave.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
So she is more monstrous. So the developers did mention, depending on your perspective of her, she changes.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us.
We're gonna go up the stairs at the same time.
It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here.
Are we?
Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. We're armed and she's not. What's she gonna do? Bite us when we're not looking?
And she also seems to know that we reset, like Subaru from ReZero, so maybe it's okay to... I'm tempted not to trust her because I will die, but like, at least it'll give us to the next route.
You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
When does dying not give us more info? That's true. Dying will just give us more info. Clearly there's some... You know what? We're gonna be nice. It's gonna get me killed, but we're gonna be nice.
You can't be serious.
Yep, because we'll die. It's why. Exactly, narrator.
Now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't
That's
just
true.
give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no.
That's one vote for no.
As do I.
Okay, 2 no for no's.
I, abstain.
You do not get to abstain.
You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
I like how this one says, don't do it. That's very funny. No, we're gonna give her the blade. If we die, it's just gonna happen.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do.
I don't know that, but...
You hand the blade to the princess, who quickly snatches it from you, her eyes darting between you and the weapon with a nervous curiosity.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you? What do you think happens now?
That's up to you. That's why I gave you the blade. I chose last time, and I regret it. So now it's your turn. That's my honest answer. You know what? I regret it.
Her shoulders tense and her eyes dart away.
This is another trick. You're trying to sow doubt, but it's not going to work on me.
And then
there we
she
go.
buries the blade in your heart.
Well, at least we died quickly.
What? No, come on, that's not right. I told you. This is what she was going to do.
That's fair.
He dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I gave her a choice.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
That's right. You slayed the main character. How do you feel?
Why? Why did you let me do this?
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time.
I gave you the choice.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
All right. General Cogtalk, we're going the full friendship route now that we've died. Chapter 3, The Thorn. I got an achievement. Past Life Gambit. Hand your power to suspicious character.
You're on a path in the woods. She stabbed us. She actually stabbed us.
Voice of the cheated. Oh god, there's more now.
Of course she stabbed us. We gave her the blade, which...
Oh god, 3 voices.
I voted against. But the whole point was that she wasn't supposed to do that. The whole point of giving her the blade was to break the cycle of violence, and she just killed us anyway. I guess it really doesn't matter if she killed us, though, right?
Exactly. We're already back here.
Which means that everything's fine.
We're here anyway. The opportunist and the hero are probably the better ones to listen to than the narrator, honestly.
Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time.
Exactly.
We've already proven to her that we can change. Maybe that's all it'll take to show her that there's another way to do things.
Hey, look, if we have to die again for this to work, fine. We'll die again.
No, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try.
Exactly. Full friendship run.
Give what another try, exactly?
Oh, right. The narrator doesn't remember any of this. I'm assuming I'm the voice of the hero. No, General Cocktalk. I'm the voice of the opportunist. The opportunist is swayed by reason. The hero had the best reason this time.
Not that changes anything. We all know the game is rigged. It doesn't even matter if she's nice this time. I'm sure he'll find a way to turn us against each other.
That's true. The narrator has been a bitch.
Great. So you've obviously been here before. Since
Yes.
You apparently died at least once.
Twice.
Twice, actually.
Twice, actually, yeah.
Sure. Twice. Then I'll spare you the little introduction I had planned. Wonderful. If the woods themselves are changing, then that's all the more reason for you to take this seriously.
What is
It would
happening?
mean your grip on
But the art style's so good, too. I love it. I love how it shifts when I move.
Likely means her influence is spreading.
That's true.
Someone's in the know.
Yeah, someone knows something they're not telling
Enough
us.
of these annoying little secrets. If you want us to do this, you have to let us in on your game already. All of your game.
Exactly. You tell us what's going on.
I've already said too much. The more information you have, the more difficult your task will be. Don't listen to her, definitely don't free her, and if you can, don't even think about her.
I can't help it. Have you noticed that every time I die, I get a new voice in my head? They're all thinking about her or me, and they're all talking to me and giving their opinions. It's infuriating. How many voices can I have in here? We're even now. She understands that. We're even now. Lol, it's true. You're distracted too much. You can't overthink it. You're right. We're even now.
Good. Playing both sides. That's what smart people do, and you're the smartest in the room. I'm not sure it counts as playing both sides if people can hear you doing it.
That's true.
Buddy, you're thinking in far too few dimensions. There's layers to doing this right, and I'm pretty sure the one making the choices gets that. Trust in the plan.
Exactly, opportunist.
Trust in what plan?
The plan of what not having a plan.
The decider's plan. Sure, we don't know what the plan is yet, but that's part of the whole trusting thing, isn't it? A good leader knows how and when to keep things secret, and sometimes a good leader even knows to keep things secret from himself.
Exactly. She can't know what I know if I don't know anything. This guy's a genius.
Sure, we'll see what she has to say for herself, but don't forget that whatever she says is likely just as much lies as what he's been telling us. We should keep our cards close to our chest.
Okay, fine.
If I were you, I'd remember what she's done. You know how dangerous she is.
Oh, so now you remember
You
what
should
we've
know
done.
that someone
Okay,
like her shouldn't
got
be
it.
Loose upon the world.
You seem to be taking the whole looping thing in stride.
What do you want me to say? It's bad that you've been here before. It's bad for you, it's bad for me, and it's especially bad for the world. The more times you run through this, the more likely it is that you'll fail. You've already failed twice.
Well, okay, it's fail. I'm back, aren't
So
I?
you knew this could happen.
Yeah, you knew this and you didn't tell us?
Theoretically, sure.
Oh
I
my
knew this
God.
could
Oh my
happen.
God.
I was supposed to be the first. I'd really rather not get into it. Great! Not even he really seems to get what's going on. If the guy who goes around acting like he knows all the rules doesn't even know how this works, what's the point in listening?
You're a very cynical voice of the cheated, but I also understand what you
Then we
mean.
can all move on and forget what I said about failure.
Great.
It's important that you believe in yourself, and the fact you're here probably means that you still have a chance.
God, this
to
game
pull
is
this off and save the
fascinating
world.
already. Oh my god.
My world, at least.
The fact that I'm already
Sounds like you've
waffling
probably
is
ruined
crazy.
A couple of others already.
Well, that was your fault too.
I need to stop talking. Think happy thoughts.
Alright, what if we just leave?
She gets out is what happens. Maybe not right away, but eventually. And a world that's doomed tomorrow is just as bad as a world that's doomed today.
That makes sense, I
I'm not
guess.
sure I buy that. Everything has to end eventually.
It's
If
true.
it takes years to get out of there and supposedly end the world, then we've bought everyone that time. And all without having to murder anybody in the process. Not that she's innocent, but murder is unpleasant and
Risky, yeah.
it could be a better solution for everyone. You're here to permanently end the threat she poses. You're not here to temporarily postpone it.
Well, listen, this has been confusing for her too, I think. Alright, all our answers in the cabin. Let's see this through. What kind of cabin are we looking
It
at?
isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point.
That's correct.
I don't know if I'd say everyone.
Well, where do you
You're
stand
talking
then?
about me. I have a position. It's a good one too.
Exactly. The opportunist wants to be an opportunist. And in this case, he's going to play both sides, but, you know, we're going to hear her out, because now she would know we're
Ignore him,
even.
He's just talking for talking's
Oh
sake.
my God.
My position is the only one that matters. You know what you have to do.
Yes, I know. I'm going to let her out. Where we've been over this.
The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore.
That ain't.
Burned out ruins.
That ain't the house I was looking
the
at.
Shape of the structure that once stood here.
That ain't it.
Charred wood still reeking of ash. But beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain. The promise of new life in the wreckage of the old. The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what was once a table. A pristine... Wait, this isn't right.
I know there's no
This is
knife.
supposed to be a pristine blade.
Also, there's no cabin if you
Instead, a
haven't
pristine
noticed that.
blade. We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she?
Oh, she might. I don't know anymore.
It's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her.
We already were going to be.
Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do.
That's true. Also, we decided to be nice this
I
time.
wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere.
Uh-huh.
She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work.
Well, how would you know?
Of course we don't get to make a choice about the blade. Every single time we come back here, something has to be different.
Voice of the Chief's just my inner annoyance. How do we even get down there? The only thing I see here is that mirror.
You're right, the mirror is back. There isn't anywhere for us to go, but there isn't a mirror.
But there is a mirror.
Still don't get his angle here.
I don't either.
Seems like whatever we do, he's always going to say it isn't there.
Sounds like it, because it's right there. I see a mirror, you see a mirror, he, she, we, they, them, mirror. All see it. Everyone sees it. It's right there.
He's either a liar, or he doesn't hold all the cards. But I think we already knew it had to be one of those.
This is true. I'm glad that... Is it bad that the voices in my head are starting to become more trustworthy than anything else in this game?
So, is the door to the basement behind the mirror? I promise you there isn't a mirror, and there isn't a door to the basement. The entrance is more of a burned-out frame than anything else, and it's right there on the far side of the room. Do you really not see it?
Does reality only exist when he speaks into it? Approaching the mirror.
You step forward and approach the scorched entryway leading to the basement, hesitating before you begin the descent. Might as well take a look while we can. There's nothing else to do here now that the knife has been taken from us.
That's true. Wipe the mirror clean.
Reach forward and wave your hand through the hollow entrance leading to the basement. You really thought there was a mirror there, didn't you?
But
That
there was a mirror.
can't be good. As if things weren't unpredictable enough. Figures.
Of course.
Well, seems like the only way to go is forward.
Yeah, right into the thicket of
That's where
thorns.
everything tends to be. Let's just put on a good face and have our wits about us.
Exactly. Enter the basement that I can't even
Step
see.
through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below.
What's it gonna look like now?
The stairs to the basement are
God,
covered
that's
in
so
a
much
fine
worse.
layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you. Their spines point courteously down towards the basement, so you're able to brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved.
Symbolism? Maybe letting us into talk, and then if we can't try to escape, we'll die? I don't know.
I'd say this feels like a trap, but you practically said as much. Yet you still want us to keep going. They're only
yeah.
thorns. I'd say getting a few scratches in exchange for the lives of everyone in existence is a fair trade. I'm sure you'll manage.
Yeah, we'll be
A
fine.
voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
Oh, that's such great visual. Hobbles up the stairs. So, that's such a... Sorry, I love that. I'm loving that writing.
I can't get away from you, can I? I lock you away and you come back. You let me kill you and you come back.
Yep, you're stuck with me.
I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
At this point, I don't know what I want either. Let's get away out of here for good.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
Fair enough. What are you gonna look like this
Continue
time, I
down the
wonder?
basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward.
Okay. What do you look...
You step out into
Oh.
what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation. At the heart of it all, Encased in a tight weave of vines is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
I'm not here to laugh. I'm here to free you if you'll let me.
I want to trust you.
To be fair, I did kind of try and kill you the first time, then you killed me, and then I let you kill me the second time, so we're kind of even.
Her grip tightens on the blade.
God, her hands are so cut up. This is so sad to look at.
But you're hiding something, aren't you? Why would you help me if you weren't helping yourself?
Oh, I'm definitely hiding something. It's that I'm incredibly insane. You're not the only one who's trapped. I think I'm kind of stuck in an infinite cycle myself.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood.
Hey, you hurt me
between us,
for... Well, kind of.
but it's hard to let it
never
go.
mind.
You've hurt me.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
That is correct. You stabbed me right in the chest. How could you believe her? I don't know, man. Listen, I don't know what's happening anymore, but I'm going this route, and this is the route I've chosen. I'm not gonna do the turn and leaves. Those are evil, I think. There's nothing I can say to change your mind.
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
If she kills me again, it's fine. I'll just respawn.
She's right. There's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do careful.
Alright,
with
we're
that one.
going.
He's not the smooth negotiator he thinks he is. It does feel like we're stuck until we do something.
That doesn't mean trusting her,
What we
General
need to do
Cogdog.
besides make things
We're
worse.
gonna do our best. We can only believe in our own delusions. As anyone can in life. Eventually, sometimes those illusions break. But in this playthrough, I think we have to buy into our own delusions in different ways each time we go through. This time, I'm going to perceive her as a friend. Whether their trust comes from that or not, we shall have to see.
We're not making things worse. I think she wants to trust us.
Then I take the blade now.
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers.
God, she is really cut up. This is really sad.
For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort.
Why is my hand like an ogre's hand? What is wrong with me?
But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms.
I'll be damned. She really gave it to us.
It feels like it's been so long since we've held real power
God,
in our
you're
hands.
so easily corrupted,
I
opportunist.
wonder what we should do with it. We free her, obviously. It's the right thing to do.
I think you're right. She's as much a victim in all of this as we've been. Besides, it would really
Stick it to him.
to free
Yeah. Damn narrator on my left shoulder, right shoulder stream.
Or, hear me out. We slay her right here.
Take it and
right
run?
now. She's
Yeah, you
never
stay
been
out of my
so
head.
helpless, and if we don't take advantage of that, we may never get another chance.
That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
Opportunist.
We've all said our piece. Now it's time to make our move.
It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2.
You don't count.
And why shouldn't he count?
Because he's
Clearly not one of us. Exactly, exactly.
That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
I don't know about that.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Probably a fool. Let's cut her free.
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free. Oh, so you're suddenly team free her.
You can't just switch sides as soon as we make a decision.
Yes, he can. He's an opportunist.
I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action.
We'll do it
free
next
this
time, General
princess.
Cogdog.
Even if he'll stick a knife in our back as soon as he has the opportunity, it's still better to have him nominally on our side.
This is true.
At least that gets him to shut up for a while.
Exactly.
See? We're all friends here, united in our actions and intentions.
Kind of.
Yeah, united. But the other one has a point. If it keeps you quiet, sure, we're all friends. You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm.
The problem is I'm also a weak player. Like, I feel bad for people. I don't like that I have to turn to violence. I don't feel betrayed like this. I hope... Oh, God, my hand is so scaly. Why is my hand like that?
And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you?
I'm not, narrator. The vines are just changed. They are, yeah.
Take is
They're
a
more
single
painful, though.
slip of the blade. Is that really all you've got? Threatening us with an accidental misstep?
Blade. Oh, they're bleeding
Expected
too.
more from
Interesting.
you. Our blade didn't even waver when he said that. Yeah, you're right. He's a bit of a nobody, isn't he?
It's all in my
I've been
head.
on
You're
your
right.
side of all this since the beginning.
Oh, it's all crazy.
The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
The narrator's so funny. Oh my God.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
We're not out of this yet, but I'm glad you think so. Of course I did. Yeah, I meant it.
She smiles, her hand slipping into yours.
Oh, she's
and
definitely
the
gonna
two
kill
of
me.
you rush
She's
to the
definitely gonna kill
basement
me.
stairs.
Oh God.
Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out.
Oh God.
You're getting desperate.
It's us
aren't
against
you?
the narrator now, isn't it?
Even more proof that you can't actually do anything to stop us.
Exactly.
We cut through those other vines just fine. They're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting. We can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
Mm-hmm.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Well, I don't know about that, but we'll see. Let's cut into the thorns to be safe.
As you swing your blade into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield.
Yeah,
Both
screw
you
the
and the
narrator.
princess ascend the stairs without obstacle.
She's gonna just kill me.
This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this?
I don't know. What did it ever do to her?
It feels so good to hear you say that you're admitting you've lost and we've bested you at your own game at last. I don't care what happens now. That's all I've wanted. You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
We have.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Hopefully she doesn't just kill me right here. Step into freedom.
Hands clasped, the two of you open the door and step out into a new day, you irredeemable murderers.
Ooh, that music changes sinister.
What do we do now? Where's everything going?
Oh no, she had no control over whether the world ended or not. We didn't have a
Why is it
choice.
so cold?
Oh God. Oh no. You do not have an opportunity to respond. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her place? The mirror?
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here?
What's
Why
this
now?
mirror? What is this thing? What is it? What is it? What is it? I don't know where she went. The narrator is gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? We're top of the pecking order now. Right, boys?
I think you may have opportunists too close to the sun there, voice in my head.
Good riddance.
Riddance, agreed, yes. I don't even know where she went. How did we
This
find
what
her?
we want?
I don't know about one.
All right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
Mirror.
We just can't win.
Am I supposed to look at the mirror?
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
I don't think I have a choice.
It's trying to do something to us. I can feel it. If they think it's bad, I'm with them.
Freaking opportunist. We have to approach it. We have no other choice.
Don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Well, that might be it. Ignore distractions. Oh. You approach the mirror. It remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. What am I? What am I? The body, it's you. What am I? You're alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess? Or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Of course it matters. Doesn't it? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Man with a lot of damn voices in his head, that's what I am. Solitary lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am? Yeah, I noticed no voices in my head. All of a sudden, I think I'm thinking clearly.
I think that you are like me.
Is she gesturing, or is that hand making her gesture? Oh my god.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Gift of the fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart.
Who are you? What are you?
Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Is this the end of the world?
How?
Are you what sent me to... I gotta get these questions out of it. I don't know if I'm gonna come back here.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Hey? Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness.
Destroy my body.
Hope.
I
as
might.
I witness you.
I don't know if I have a body anymore. Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed.
God, this is so sad.
This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt. You are the only thing I have ever known.
Who is this narrator? Is he another god? Is he another eldritch
Space
horror?
we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Is this the space between worlds before I die and reincarnate? What do you know about this world between places? What is this?
I know only that they are.
Well, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Oh, so that's what it is. You go through each different ending and it'll bring a new perspective, and maybe that's a true end. Oh my. Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
What are you gonna do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.